What's up, everybody? We are live again. Let's see. There we go. There's the stream. Everything looks good. Don't see any issues. All right. Let's wait a few moments, see if anybody does decide to chime in or come in on this one. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. Well, at least it's Saturday over here in the States. Hope everybody's having a great day. So we'll go ahead and get started, and then for those who come in, we can do a little kind of Q&A about what we're about to unbox. Now, I kind of already unboxed it a little bit just to make sure that I did get the right item. But for those of you who watched my previous live video, I talked about one of the camera kits that I use, a minimal camera kit that I use going out with the family, taking little road trips and things like that. And I had talked about possibly upgrading or in the process of upgrading, and that was this bag right here. This is the leather edition ONA Brixton. It's all leather, right? So today what we're going to do is unbox something else from ONA. I remember I had talked about potentially upgrading the same type of bag in ONA Brixton. For those of you who have never bought a bag from ONA, they come in its own little bag itself, like that. So we'll take that bag off. Another plastic. Bada bing. There we go. This is the, let's see if I can show you guys. There you go. The Brixton bag as well. It's a canvas. They call it the 50-50 bag. And the reason why is because, as I mentioned, this bag, entirely leather, right? The whole bag is entirely leather. Great, amazing, amazing bag. I love this thing. It carries a lot. We already talked about that in the previous video. This one, same concept. However, only the flap and the strap, which should be inside, is leather. Everything else is canvas. So here's the strap. See if I can get this over. The strap itself is leather, and the flap and the handle's a little bit different. The handle is one of these little kind of just single handles like that. The other Brixton has the entire handle on the back, entire big handle. So that's the first thing. So if you're wanting a little bit more stability, the full leather one is going to be the way to go. But this one kind of gives you the best of both worlds. I do have an entire canvas bag in my closet over here. The entire bag is of this canvas material. Great. It holds up great. Doesn't require a whole lot of maintenance. With canvas, you kind of have to use some wax on it and stuff. But ONA makes a very, very, very dependable, very sturdy bag. Let's go ahead and take this tape off the strap. There you go. So the first thing I'll notice is, although this part of the strap is leather, everything else is nylon. So it's almost like a seatbelt. Whereas the other Brixton, even the strap is leather. It's a very soft leather. I've had this bag for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So it's starting to break in, but it's very soft leather. Now, the one complaint that I do have about this bag is that it's very hard to kind of slide the strap on through, kind of going back and forth because it is leather. This one being a leather kind of shoulder rest with nylon, I can already tell it is much, much simpler to slide back and forth. So it's a lot easier to use that way. Same compartments, same space. 1, 2, 3. You have 4 compartments inside. This one on the very end being the much smaller one, the one over here on the very far end. But everything else, I mean, I showed you what this thing can fill with yesterday on the last video that I did. Pockets are very nice, expandable. And there's a place in the back that you can fit. I believe it's an 11-inch laptop. So if you have any MacBook Air users out there, you can throw one in here. Definitely you can throw in an iPad. I do believe it also fit the 12.9-inch iPad. Definitely it'll fit the other iPads, but I need to check on the 12.9-inch. Could possibly fit the newer 12.9-inch better because that one's a little bit smaller, bezels, things like that. But just like with any ONA bag, I mean, this one also, and so does mine, but I don't use it a lot, has a side pouch right here. Fit memory cards, chargers, things like that. Another pouch on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some wax on the leather and on the canvas to kind of break it in, get it going. And then I'm going to do a review on this bag once I use it a couple of months, probably by March or April, and I'll probably do a follow-up review just to kind of show you my overall thoughts and results from this bag. Both of the bags also have this kind of back pouch right here in the back, so you can throw in papers, magazines. I have business cards in there sometimes, and it also kind of connects magnetically. There's a magnet. You can kind of see it right there, and it magnetically closes. So that's it, guys. I just kind of wanted to go live and go do an unboxing, quick unboxing. My first overall impressions is just like with any ONA bag. This bag is amazing so far. I mean, just taking a look at it, great quality, amazing durability. I can already tell that I'm going to like this bag a little bit more probably than my full leather one simply because of this strap. This strap right here makes it so much easier to adjust versus the leather one where I'm always having to pull it over and things like that. And then it's the same space. It's a perfect size for me, being a much bigger guy. Having a smaller bag just doesn't work for me, but this is probably the smallest I will go. And just the overall look, this bag is amazing. It does close with clamps, and these clamps are adjustable. Those are not just for show. They do come off, or not come off, but they do open up. So if you need the bag to get a little bit bigger, it can adjust based off of your needs and what kind of gear you're putting in here. Now, I know I use Fujifilm cameras, but that does not mean that you cannot throw in a DSLR in this bad boy. Just understand that since it is a little bit smaller, you know, you won't be able to take around a whole lot. I can see probably like a 5D body and maybe 24 to 70. That was always my go-to lens. 16 to 35. I can possibly see you putting in the 70 to 200, but it's going to fit. And then pretty much just that, the body, maybe one more lens, maybe a prime, and that would be it. But then again, if you're trying to minimalize your gear, this is a great bag to kind of force you to do so. But that about wraps it up, guys. Just kind of wanted to unbox that for you, kind of show you that that new bag upgrading from the all-leather ONA Brixton bag. Pay attention to some new videos that are going to be coming out. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button downstairs as well, so that way you're notified each and every time we post anything on this channel. I'm in the process of releasing a brand new podcast. First initial episode should go live by the end of this weekend, and working with a new name for the podcast. So check that podcast out. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Once again, this is Jose Ortiz from PetRockMedia.com signing out. Peace out, guys.